Hello everybody, round 3. We're here at Calliope Central for the $10,000 men's fours. Sponsored by Star Liquor, and the live streaming is sponsored by Rockhampton Leagues Club. Fantastic that they've come on board. BCIB Insurance Brokers, always a sponsor of events at Calliope, and they will do some sponsoring later in the year as well. But we have a star game at the moment. We've played 2 rounds so far today, and the third round we've got the team that's running top pitted against the team that's running 4th. It'll make a fair bit of difference of standings by the end of the game, and obviously it'll make some difference of what's happening here. And their first end, the bell's just gone, so we can join them on the first end. Lozza Gall's skipping. It's known as the Lozza and the Shoelaces, because they're not pronounced shoelaces, but not far off it. They're the 2 boys and the father from, well, they were playing just outside Pine Rivers at Woodford at one stage, and then they played at Pine Rivers, and they're a high-class outfit. And they're playing another high-class outfit, Keith Whalley's team. They had a draw with Cody Fellberg in the first round. That's what's left them running 4th. They have Tony Townsend as 3rd, Mickey Tobin and Ronnie Witton as lead. Very well credentialed side. Keith Whalley, well known. Ron Witton started off with 2 good bowls there. Now I'm not sure which one's Louis, let's call him Louis, John and James in the, I suppose it's easier for me to just call them the Shoelaces. Everybody else does. Lewis is the dad, yes, I know. It's John and James, not John and Jim. We got rid of one of Ronnie's bowls. Mick's going to play in the sunshine. Yes, we were having a look at the sunshine yesterday at 5:15. The sun was going down across the buildings in the west. We didn't realise that we'd be playing till 7 o'clock tonight. Well, Ronnie put 2 there, and John ran into both of them. One with his first bowl, one with his second bowl. They both disappeared. Mickey Tobin's up this time, but how far he gets across. Okay. Lozza said I had to be nice to him in commentary, but I'm always nice to Lozza. Well, that might be an understatement. Could be an overstatement, really. This is tracking pretty well. He's going to get home a fair way from there. Enough to be shot anyway. We can figure out the pretty bowls. Obviously, I know the Bundaberg team bowls. Play against them regularly. Cantankerous has just about drawn this. Not only just about. He's been playing the top of his game, actually, Tony, in the last few months. And he's been a star player for many, many years. Not sure how old he is, really. He was 18 when he first won the Rum City Singles, which was in. It's a great shot from James. He was 18 in about 1985 or 6. And he's been playing the top of his game this year. Just around the corner from there. Does tend to have his heart on his sleeve with his body language. If we'd be watching. I don't even know what Lozza's real name is. He's been called anything but Lozza for the last 20 years. I can remember playing the Boyne Tannum one year, and someone was staying at Lozza's place and went out for a late night toilet break. I went out off the back steps, except there was no back steps. They were being replaced, and he stepped straight off the back of Lozza's place. Doesn't get around Mick's bowl, does he? Okay, well, Keith's got a reasonably easy shot here. Arrive with 3 foot of weight, sit the shot pole or trail the kitty. Hasn't missed yet. Was a good bowl, but a perfect result. He doesn't want to hit it. Right, we'll see if Lozza can come around that first bowler mix and back. He's underneath it, or he's on it. Oh, he nearly got underneath it. Got a good shot for Keith. Cannot go wrong here. Sitting the second shot with a 3 foot of weight. As long as he doesn't kill it. Oops, he's too wide to hit it. One to Whalley. We'll stand right in front of the TV at the moment as he's lining up the length of the jack, which will be ditch to ditch. Starting to get a few comments on. We were a bit lacking comments last game. And Fletch was playing and he couldn't yell out all the time. Got taken power. Go the Woody boys up the Schiulazes. Roy Campbell's on from Jandowie as per usual. And Ronnie Witton's gone for the backward with his first one. Jack's not quite to the 6 foot line and runs 2 metres behind that. We have Johnny Barriston. Good to see you. Good to see you. Can't see you, but good to chat. And Scott Guymer, Lauren and Gall. Lauren Gall. That's good enough reason to be called Lozza. We'll keep that our little secret, Scotty, but we've told everybody in the world now. Good shot. Mightn't be shot, but it might be later. Mickey Tobin's been playing good bowls for many years, but he hasn't lost anything. He's playing up to a very high standard at home at Bundaberg area. We go down the scoreboard. Lozza's on top. Nick Gosley and Timmy Smith are second. And the Gin Jets, we'd call them, running third, Dave Sinden. Followed by Keith Whalley, Cody Felberg, Jay Jones, who I don't know, Barry Woodall and Russell Farquhar. Russell went down on the last end to Cody Felberg in the last game, and Keith Whalley and Cody Felberg played a draw. There's plenty to go here. There's 3 more games tomorrow. Mick only needs a couple of feet. He's got to a happy home. Danger bowl. We've got some more up. Go the Shoelaces. Jasmine Brown. Come on the Woody boys from Nico. Roland Lindenberg. John Neal. I enjoy the commentary, but you're putting in a long day. Oh, don't tell me. We won't talk about the Melbourne quaddie. The way Tony's been playing, I would think he'll probably draw another one here. First go on this screen, on this hand. And he's just got to play the next one about 4 foot heavier. Call it a blocker. It's either a blocker or a shocker. It's not really a shocker. He had the right line. Loz is wandering around, trying to figure out which hand to play this at. Now the blocker's in the road. He's got to come round it. Oh, just heard a nasty comment over there from Timmy Smith. Grinder drew a toucher, and he said you could have used a few of those last game because Grinder was beaten 33-5 last game, which is unusual, I would say, for him to lose 33-5. Clear run except for that one in the road. He's still got him drawing. Can't have played it much better than that. Trying to arrive to beat one sitting 2 inches away from the jack. I think Tony would have been better off staying on his backhand. That bowl isn't really in the road from where he played his first bowl. Maybe Keith doesn't want that bowl to be moved out of the road, that blocker. It must be very annoying for the opposition to be able to play down that backhand. That we all have bad days, Dave Clapton. Well, having a bad day isn't a problem. It's someone telling you all about it only a quarter of an hour later. 20 minutes later. Actually, Grinder's not very far away from me. I can see him straight looking in his eyes. And he probably didn't appreciate that comment from Timmy Smith. Lozza's playing an attacking attempt shot. Keith walked away from that, doesn't like that at all. Thought it was still a chance, but apparently it mustn't be up. Looked to be up to me. I wouldn't walk away from all those. It's probably inspired Lozza to be after this. A bit more determined. We were talking about that blocker, weren't we? Yeah. Wasn't a shocker, it was a blocker. Two shots to Whalley. And a perfect blocker played by Tony Townsend with his first bowl. It certainly had the jack or the bowl that got past that. Not much difference between a blocker and a shocker. That one certainly came into the swim. Witton somewhere near it. Perhaps almost the perfect draw shot. Everybody's getting close on this rink. Carpet's only been down 2 weeks. And everybody seems to be able to play good bowls on it. First bowl from Dad. Well, I think one of the brothers is called Louis. We might have the wrong order on our thing. Somebody will be able to straighten us up on that. Okay. I think they were James and Louis when they played state. We've sent Robbie out to do his little work and he's going to find out off Lozza. Hello, we found Mickey Tobin. Wasn't hard to find him. Yeah. They played pairs together high up in the state pairs. 2 or 3 years ago when I was running the state pairs, and I'm sure it was Louis and, well, I called him Jim and he liked to be James. John's the dad. Yep. And I think they call him Louis too. We'll find that out. We've got plenty of here. Louis first. We've got plenty of people cheering for the boys. Louis first, Jono second, James third. We've got it fixed. And that's why he's there. Hip hip, little bit of chalk. See, Lozza knows just one spray will do. It saves you 50 cents a day. Crackers Bowl Shop selling plenty of it in there. It started a bit wide, Mick. What are we going to do, Loz? We're going to come round to that. Played the first one too good. He'll keep him there. I'm going to try to remember the name of my mate from the Woodford pub. I'll have to look up my phone numbers for that. Might not be still at the Woodford pub. It was some years ago. Used to call me the cricket. Patrick Welsh. Afternoon, gentlemen. Close. Tony's got it. Enough to kick it out in the open. Probably got one, but nothing's shot, Lozza says. We haven't seen the jack out that wide in the first two games, Robbie, have we? It's been kicked to the borderline on the other side, but we haven't seen anybody drawing where they've got to get out within a foot of the ditch, I'd reckon, to be the right grass there. How close is this to the foot of the ditch? That's a foot of the ditch, so we reckon that's the right grass. Tony gets here, he's got a toucher. Don't be short now, Tony. I suppose that's the advantage of taking the right grass, isn't it?
Yep.
And Lozza, there's not many places to go now and get something behind. Great shot, Tony Townsend. And a pretty good shot here too. It's something to play to. And could be second. Might not be second. Brian McMahon. Does Wall look good in shorts? Well, I don't know that I've seen him play in shorts really, Bumper. Okay. That must be the new Division 1 player from Sunshine Coast, Wayne Netter, after winning Division 2 last week. I think that must be who put that one, Bowls Promo TV. Keith thinks he's got to find a gap here. I think he's going to find a bowl. Well, I guess that made two. Two with one on it's not bad. Yes, I don't know that I've seen Keith wear shorts before, but he realised it wasn't going to be particularly cold at Calliope for 2 days. Oh. Run the risk on playing out to the dip. You saw Tony play it. Okay. Doesn't want to hit that one in for second shot now. And he didn't. And he got a backward out of it. No fun for Lozza out of those last few bowls. He's too quick to draw a second shot. That'll be 5-0 to Whalley. Lozza's setting the jack up and Keith's standing back, so the winning skip's making the losing skip do all the work. I'm not sure that I respond to that too much when I'm playing skip, to have to put the jack up all the time for the opposition. Well, that one got away on Ronnie. That's going to have to hit the kitty or it's going across. Well, it's not going that far across. They might be reasonably tight, those bowls. Fair sort of a correction here. Very good bowl. Louis doesn't have to do a great deal different. He's around the ridges. He mightn't be shot. He might be shot if he comes around it. Yeah. Division 1 or bust, says Wayne Netter. Okay. Saw that motley bunch who had, there were a fair few of those blokes in that team. A lot of them are barely Division 2 players too. I think most of them have been Division 1 players at most of their careers. Saw that picture of the winning team from Mumbai in the Sunshine Coast pennants. Needs a bit of that one. Oh, he got it. This is the fourth end. It was the first end when Ron drew 2 and Johnny ran into both of them. Ron drew 1 this time and John's run into it. So Ronnie's drawn 4 shots and John's knocked 3 of them out straight away with his next bowl. Nothing to knock out, we'll go to the back. Goes any further, it'll be right at the back. And it's on the rink. Whoops, didn't like that body language. It was a giveaway to any commentator when Tony slaps his knee like that as soon as he let it go. Don't hit that jack too hard. Good spot. Tony's form, he's just about even money to draw this. Gave a little bounce, but he gave it a little bit of a hunt, which means that it's probably shot. It's probably shot. We don't know whether we got paid on the TAB there, Robbie. If it's not shot, it'll be the closest thing to it. This one needs the jack or it's gone. Wasn't far off the jack. Don't know what jersey Mick Tobin's got on. I haven't really noticed, but we've got Dandenong on for the leader. And Keith's wearing Cracker's shop, who's actually set up the shop inside, selling bowls gear. One bowl too wide, Keith. Depends on your speed now. Not wasted. Oops, Lozza said he poked his hand out to the left-hand side. Going to go across the head, he must have said. Oops, disappeared over there. Much better by Keith. Followed Tony's track. He draws a toucher here. Oh, is he up? Okay, mightn't be a shocker. It's another blocker. Forced Lozza to change his hand, which mightn't be a good thing because his last one wasn't too flash on the other side. And in he comes and draws it for one. Maybe one. Maybe it falls out for one down. Great shot, Lozza. 6-0. 6-love, I should say, first set. That little bit of tennis is coming out of me. 6-love. 4 ends, 6 shots. Pretty tight. And a very good bowl from Lozza. You could feel for him that he was unfortunate not to score that end. Keith's wandering around thinking he should get me a stubby of gold so I'd be nice to him. Ronnie Witton's put one somewhere in the angles again. Lozza's walked up the other end. There's only one skip up this end. And he's not in the smoking area. Reasonable answer this one, but he might be just behind. It's in the swim. Two good bowls from Witton. Don't want to do anything different. Even if he finishes in the same spot, wouldn't be that bad a bowl. If he drops a foot, he's got it. Which he has. Should be shot. Oh, he's dropped more than a foot, but still shot. Okay, this is up Mickey Tobin's alley. Ex-district skip, doesn't want to play skip anymore for the district. Has the ability to play skip for the district. And be right up his alley to tuck that kitty back for 3 shots. Thanks for coming. Oh, Keith's not going to waste any money on those sprays. He knows his team's going to get too many sprays to do toucher sprays. He's going to use a piece of chalk. Too costly to play with these blokes and have toucher sprays. Hasn't missed yet. And shot. Lozza only did 2 little claps then. Some skippers would have done happy circles around the head with a shot like that when they're 3 down. But you got Mickey coming next and he'll be, oh, he's a bowl under. He needs a feather. Oh, this is an ugly head. An ugly head, Lozza. You're on 0. You're on 0. You're holding shot. And the opposition are good enough to touch that kitty back a foot before the end of this head. We might need it as a blocker. Don't know that I'm going to back Tony at even money to play this shot. He's got to miss one soon. He stuck his hand out in the bush as if he's too wide, but is he too wide? Yes, he's a foot too quick. Doesn't look good. Virginia's going home. She does all the work around here. Hope she's only going home to come back later on. Nearly the right shot, Loz. It's just a bit wide. He's got that bowl to roll over. Ooh, backhand. Oh, okay. I think we're working on killing this. We'll go and get it. It's out there. Might get the backward. Coming now. Yeah, good shot. Get onto the short one, get past the short one. Get past the... Might not count, but it's an excellent bowl. Tony would have probably got that shot on the forehand, Keith. Viewers, you think that's 1 or 2? We're not too sure at the moment. You can hear Fletch again. He's 7 rinks away. Keith's going to run at it. And he's close. And he's hit something. Now, Keith didn't play that wide forehand, that ditch side forehand last time when Kitty goes out there. He elected to play the backhand. We'll see what happens this time. You're going to have to V to the jack, you're going to be flirting with the ditch. And Wazza's nowhere near flirting with the ditch, so he's 4 foot across. Or 6 foot across. Will Keith play backhand? I think so. No. Well, he's got a lot of room to draw it. He's only got to get on the rink. Well, he's on the rink. Depends how quick he is now because he's 3 foot across. Could be 6 foot across. He didn't play that side last time when he could have played it. I think he... 1, 2, 3. Like a waltz. Any more than 3, we'll get the measure out. Didn't quite see that. Might have been 4. Four shots, 6-4. Possibly a look on the forehand last time would have helped Keith. There was a lot of room on the backhand. Schiulaz and Lozza wouldn't be leading this competition unless they had a little bit of form in their first 2 games. They've got a little bit of form always, but they must have gone well the first 2 games. Ronnie Witton's trying pretty hard if he just about got shot here. A very good shot too. Ooh, fairly aggressive lead shot here. Going to go off the rink probably. Maybe not off the rink. No, it even fell back on its back to get back in the swim. Witton's played another good shot. He doesn't want to hit the kitty too far. Really good shot. This bloke's hit nearly every one of Ronnie's bowls that he's drawn on the kitty. I doubt if he'd be too far away from doing it again. Wasn't too far away from doing it again. We haven't got any calls lately. Somebody must have something to say. Mick had to be a metre behind. Dad won't be far away from sitting this the second time round. He's still a little quick. Or a little wide. It's fairly savage, that one. There's two on the lip of the ditch. Andy Thompson, watching from Devon, southwest coast of UK. Andy Thompson, is he... The Andy Thompson, I'm thinking he used to be a international bowler for England. If it wasn't Andy Thompson, it was a name very similar to Andy Thompson. Two bowls to arrive on. He's got the weight, he's got this, because he's played at a better weight than his dad. Oh, he's still a bowl out. Can't have played it much better than that, and he made it worse. Oh, Tony, don't put a ledge out there that they can come off. When it's as easy as that, you know you can draw a shot within not very far of the jack. You just do it. Can't get much on the backhand because you've got half a bowl to hit and you've got to hit it with a bit of weight. Arriving on the forehand, yes. I think you've solved that problem, James. Lozza's agreed with you. He's going to let you play it. He thinks he's too wide. Don't know that he is. He knew what he's talking about. The bloke that plays them normally knows more than anybody else. Troy Jamison. Hello, Troy. The regular viewer, and pretty good game and a pretty good tournament here. It's going to be very interesting when it comes crunch time. One's playing 4 at the moment. Two's playing 6. They're up round the top playing each other with 3 more games to go. And seeing as it's only 16 teams on one green, I think a 5 winner would be a home. Tony just can't help himself but draw a shot. Oh, he's left it up there. A bit greedy draw on the first one. I think probably the Shoelaces would have got it off that bowl the first couple of times. And I doubt if Lozza's going to be short. Too wide. Look for your weight, Loz. Well, Keith's in there somewhere. In there somewhere. Oh, is he up? Poof. Thought he was up. Makes 4, I would think. After we've just scored a 4, Lozza, we have to get through this. Well, it's much more direct. Can you get... Oh, it was direct. Three and a half, we'd guess. Keith's got good grass again. Just has to come inside Tony's and sit around. Inside Tony's. Don't know how many that is. 5. Get a 4, lose a 5. It was a pretty horrible 5 too. One of the bowls chopped that bowl in behind. Six ends for a third of the way through. Yes, Troy, this is the last game for the day. We had a Calcutta early, so I imagine we'll be going back 9 o'clock start in the morning with 3 games. Sorry, 8:30 apparently, Robbie tells me. 8:30 start in the morning. So we have to be finished for the 6:30 start of the football. Selena Russell says, go Keith and team. Ronnie's put 1 jack eye. Pretty close. That is pretty close. Trying here too. We've got 12 ends to go, and they've just done a 4 and a 5 in the last 2 ends. Get some. Previous was 6 shots on 4 ends. And most people are handling this carpet pretty damn well. It's only been down 2 weeks. We're giving Mickey Tobin a bit of an arrive shot here, which is one of his pets. One of his pets, and he hasn't missed it either. He didn't miss it, but he didn't get a result out of it. Can't have been much more unlucky than that. Here comes another shot. How close? Yeah, that's not bad. That's far enough away. It's coming. Left-hander's curl might get him in. Got rid of 2 of them. Tony, he didn't hunt that one much. He knew he was a bowl under. Only missed by a bowl. Shot here. Rolls all the way. It'll be sitting on Mick's. Which side of it? Wrong side of it. Well, that's somewhere near it, lining up after his first one. Is it hung? And this one hung too. And couldn't have hung any closer. Bit of hard work there, Loz. He called him one on his forehand, then one on his backhand, then one on his forehand. He arrives, he makes two. Keith's going to try and tap it. Doesn't need anything more than a tap. Going. Hello, Jeff Russell. What's the speed of the green? They tell me it's 14.5. It's only been down 2 weeks. Jeff? Troy Jamison said, Mum and Dad played at a club in Townsville this week. Ted stated it would be the best artificial green he's played on retractable shades. Well, that must have been good because he's played on a few. He's trying to tap this and he can't do it with 2 goes. Vince watching. Yeah, Vince is a regular from Leppington in Sydney. 5:31. Means the races will be over. No, Jeff, it's running pretty well and everybody seems to be able to handle it. Here comes Lozza. Going to draw a 3rd shot. Well, they started off scoring 1 and over. It was 6 after 4 ends. Then they've scored 4, a 5 and a 3. They scored 12 in 3 ends. Maybe they increased the run rate. $11, 7 on 7. Well, there's no lights in this place, is there, Robbie? It's not going to be really bright in here at 7 o'clock, will it? We're in the shed. We're in the tool shed. We're in the greenkeeper. We're in the greenkeeper's shed. It's all right. You look beautiful in the dark. Ronnie Witton somewhere near it again. He's across a foot and a half. Pretty good, handy first bowl. We've got a few more. Merv Howell from Bega. He's a regular viewer. That's fine. That's fine, Robbie. Keith Clubb from Logan City. Remember Keith when we played district sides at Logan City some 3-4 years ago? I'm not sure. I think he might have been games director. Ronnie Witton's got 2 near the kitty. Jim C on this end commentating, helping out Robbie Ellen, who's doing everything else there is to do. And he'll probably do a bit of commentating because I'm going to have a 1-in break shortly. Can't leave now. They've started to increase the run rate. Tell you what, he's pretty accurate. The old man's run into Ronnie's bowls more than half of the time when it's been there. First end he got both of them. About the 4th end he got 1 out of the 2. Hit that one in the middle. Righto. Too easy. Here comes Mick. He's close. Makes 2. Or probably makes 2. Warren Downey. Watching Burnett Bowls Club player be cheering on his club mate Keith Whalley. Well, this one's gone across. How far across? Not very far across. Oh, and fell out. Mickey Tobin's got a pretty handy line. It's across a bit. Oh, it's starting to go now. Needed the inside of that one. 3 years ago, Keith. Finals of the Taylor Challenge in the silver in February. That'll be good. Good grass. How quick? Shot. Gavin Law from Maroonbula. Been down south for a long time now, Gavin. Tony's a bowl too wide. He's starting to move it with his hand. And he gets good draw out of his delivery. Oh, he's not a bowl too wide at all. He's been playing his top of his form for at least 6 months, maybe 12 months, Tony. Junior Thane. I knew you were turning 60 yesterday, Junior. Are you still eligible? We might get a game in the over 75s yet, Junior. Look out, he's got the jack. What does he do with it? Puts it out there in the open. I won't be able to call you Junior anymore now you've turned 60, Johnny Thane. Well, it's not the beers that are cold, it's the cigarettes are warm, when you're talking Roger. Tony's not quite up. He has to come any further to be shot. He gives it a bit of a whooshka with his arms, as he's been known to give a bit of body language. And it is shot. Not a lot in this game at 11-7. It's not half time yet. Righto, Loz, come to the party, draw a shot. First half's right. Had to have a little bit of stopping now and it's shot. We haven't got Robbie showing us this one. I can tell you that's a shot. And Keith's only got to touch that green bowl to make it shot. It's just one down at the moment. Keith only has to be up to that green bowl, which he just about is, to sit it down. Does he sit it down? Oh, I had to sit it down twice. Lozza was a bit closer than I thought. Draws another one, he'll make it interesting. Oh, he's the right bias. Touch the kitty for a winner. Touch the kitty for a winner. He's got it. He's got a... Three. He's got to come a metre to be second shot. Skinny, but he might have been up enough yet. Has he been up enough yet? Got second shot. Got second shot. Yeah. In paradise from Gavin Law. Good to see the boys still competitive mode. Of course, they're competitive. Mark Winter. Hope Wall has sun cream on those legs. Well, I'm not sure whether he wears long pants when he's fishing. When I used to fish with him, he never wore long pants. Junior Thane, yeah, Junior Thane. Lozza had a birthday. Roger Drury. Hope the beers are cold. I said, you weren't worried about the beers being cold, whether the cigarettes were hot. Warren Fairjones is back on from Collie. Witton's been fairly consistent, and his opposition second has been peeling him off pretty regularly. But I'm going to do a runner for one end and leave you with the boss by himself for one end. See you soon, guys.
Okay, I'm back again. Jimmy needs to have a comfort break again. Oh, and he's going to get a jumper too, I think. It's just starting to cool down a bit here at the moment in the shed. Okay, we're having an interesting game here. It's other than Keith's last bowl on that last end, it could have been very, very close. John's played another top bowl. He's been putting some telling bowls in this game. Mick looks to be on a bit of a tight line, but it is holding with that bit of weight. Gee. Very good effort. John's well down again. Oh, just a bit short. Great line. Be a little bit disappointed with that. Okay, James is on a good line here. Just got a drop underneath that. That's a good second shot. Probably still needs something though behind that purple bowl. It's the only way the jack is going to go is backwards. Heard Keith saying be the club. Yeah, you could see it was a bit short. See Timmy Smith's in the background having a talk with Keith. Tell him what he thinks should be happening. Not too sure whether you can hear those comments through the microphone, but we can hear them quite clearly in here. That's a good bowl. Getting that corner at the back there covered, or in the middle and the back covered. Yeah, Lozza being a left-hander, all he's got to do is play a forehand, bring that bowl of James's, tip it over, make it count, and make his own count as well. Make the three. And if he does miss James's bowl, at least he can cover those back couple. because Keith will be looking at tipping that shot bowl over. Seems to be quite a high line. Starting to work a bit now. That's a very good bowl. Keith was waving his arms, but he didn't miss it by much. Oh, didn't miss it at all. Got that little rub. He's been called to take the green out of play. Got 2 seconds. It's on a good line. Played it very well. They put the pressure back on Keith, 2 down. Keith could get a good result here, maybe. Okay, 2 more. Game on. So if there's a bit of noise in the background, my microphone is broken at its base and it's wobbling around like anything. I think I might have to invest in a new headset. Bowl there from Ronnie. Good to see Jimmy's hydrating himself.
Hydrate and unhydrate. One shot the difference. Another good shot here. Might sit on Ronnie's bowl. Might not. He's been attacking Ronnie's bowls. He hasn't missed too many of them. Okay, we're halfway. So we've been playing for an hour and a half, have we? So we've only got an hour and 5 to go. Missed his grass a bit. So it's taken us an hour and a half, hour 25 to play 9 ends. We'll be scratching to play 9 ends in an hour and 5 at that rate. Has anything been slower about this game? They haven't been walking up and down to the head that much. Time frame seems a bit out of whack. Oh, we've got a fair few more answers down here. Kylie Webb, go team Whalley. And Noel Lanes, John showing the young boys how it's done. Go Woodford boys plus Lozza. What's the name of the publican from the Woodford pub? I was trying to think of it. He called me Cricket for Jiminy the Cricket. I can't think of his name straight off. You'd be able to answer that one. Some of the Woodford people will know that. Tony Townsend's been playing well for ages, and you'll be able to trip over that one when he crosses over. Interesting games going over on the far side. I checked a few scores. There's a couple of upsetting games going there. This one's it's just going to fall on its back to not be shot, I would think. It'll be a measure. Tony will beat them with his next bowl when he doesn't. Ooh. We do Tony's body language. You don't have to call him. Needs to wick off the inside edge of it, kick across there and fall in. Pretty easy. What did you think of that, Lozza? Not very much, I would think, because that'll be more than likely 2 down. Cricket is the... Pete is the Woodford pub politician. Good fella. Passed a few years ago. That's the Dag pub where cricket is. Okay. Ah, it is too. Thanks for straightening me up then. I was thinking it was Woodford. Diagula, or whatever the highway's called. It's be confusing because he was always cricket, and one of my nicknames at one stage was cricket. Oh, Lozza, you did everything but draw it. Cricket is the Dag pub. They're all coming into answer now. Keith doesn't want to hit this on the back end. Doesn't need much of a hit on the back end. Oh, he didn't hit on the back end. Righto, Lozza, you're within one shot and you don't have to get much better than your last to level this game up. We'll work on that body language. He only has to get here to be shot, and he's got here. Something for you to do, Keith. Look for him down the backhand. Oh no, we're going to play forehand still. Look for him down the forehand. Geez, it came hard too. $11 all. Going to be close this game eventually. Yeah, somebody say good day to the cricket for Jim C one of these days when you're at the D pub. Interesting, Team Whalley had this game by the throat at 6-0 after 4 ends. And that's how you start. Bit short. Bit short, good comment from the skipper. Tag and Powell, very true. Jasmine Brown's going for, well, it could be a rock and roll band really, Lozza and the Schiulazes. Didn't make it. Lozza was trying to make it into a toucher when he ran out to check it, but it's a good quarter of an inch short. More than that? Okay. 3/4 of an inch. Rodney Witton put one in the right place with his first nut. We'll see what he can just arrive again. Got a nice picture of Lozza's bum. And Robbie will yell at him very shortly to get out of the road. Pretty handy bowl there from the old boy. He was a foot out of the count and had to be behind. When I use the word old boy, I mean old boy loosely. He's a fair bit younger than most people in this event. It's a bit wide again. Just wide enough to be with a good weight. Well, Mick's the same width, but he's got the left-hander's curl. So he'll get a bit more draw. Just a foot more draw, but he was a 4 foot heavy. Back bowl, Lozza wanted. Cover the spot, basically, he said. Ryan Crop says, go the Woodford lads. Come on, they're playing a Bundy team. I'm impartial. Oh, James, that wasn't so good for a backward. Supposed to go right to the back in case they hammer it. Tony's not going to hit it with that, just for the way his head come up. We went to the backward with the first loss. Oh, is he up? If he's up, he'll count, but he's out there, Jack Eye. There's lots of bad things happening for the team Lozza. Tony's got the bump and made 1.5. Maybe a half. He might still be one to Dad's bowl there in the yellow and split. And it fell over. Makes it shot, I think. It fell in, and so it should be shot. 1 to Team Lozza. Sean Carney says just a bit impartial. Me commentating on Lozza and the Schiulazes versus a Bundaberg team. Of course I'm impartial. Yes, Lozza, you're just about inside that bowl. When you're inside it, made 2, Tony says. It's a famous old question when the skip says, what do you like? There used to be some good answers in the old days. That's the shot to sit for the shot, for that, and get the shot. Keith. Money for rope. Ooh. Another hard shot. I'd be down the middle. Flat on the backhand. Flat on the backhand, missed the kitty. Got to be around the first one and on the second one and hit it onto the kitty. Oof. Well, there's 7 ends to go. It's nothing. It's not going to be live and die. It's just that appears to be a pretty hard shot. Lozza Lovelace from Trojak says. Lozza Lovelace. Very hard shot, Lozza. Not sure how they're going to try and play him out of the head. What are they trying to play them? Well, I was thinking of playing the red and white bowl out of the head to make a heap. I would think we just roll that bowler mix stand that bowler mix up. Nearly drew it. Nearly drew it. Not bad bowls, those. That's nearly a replay. Here. We didn't quite catch a replay. Okay. Two fantastic shots of Keith Whalley's. Yes, I was going to tell the story of famous call down at Sandgate where the star players were the Scriven brothers and Johnny Williamson, was his name. They're leading Division 1 for Metropolitan. I don't know that they ever played for Queensland, but they were the leading players in Brisbane for many years. And this one particular time there was full greens at Sandgate. Just about got this, Ronnie Witton. Not quite. And Ronnie Scriven asked his third, what do you like? Exactly what Keith did then. And Johnny Williamson said, as loud as anything across the three greens, beer and women. And to try and counter that, Ronnie Scriven said, which order? And Johnny Williamson top-dressed him by saying, didn't you hear me the first time? Oh, that's inviting. So you've got to be very careful when you ask your third, what do you like? Because you might get some answers like Johnny Williamson used to give. Righto, Mick. This is sort of made for an ex-skipper. They're the sort of shots ex-skippers don't miss. You were a foot underweight, Mick. We're sharing smokes with the Schiulazers at the moment. We light one and we do the chain bit. Here comes Dad. Oh, he's short. A backhand blocker. Hello, we've got Terry Turner from Fife in Scotland. Hello, Terry. Not a bad game here. I don't know whether Mick's got the weight again. Has he got the weight again? He's still a foot short. He only gets a toucher. Sensational shots. What do you think of that, Lozza? Not very much when you see those two purple bowls 2 foot behind that don't belong to you. Yes, Junior, you remember some of Freddie's calls? Lozza's going to just check to see whether we can see through him like a pane. Oh, Dad, you're a foot short. Not much wrong with this carpet, been down for 2 weeks. People can play bowls on it. I've been playing bowls like this for 3 games today. We'll have 3 more tomorrow. That's not going to do anything for anybody, Tony, being jack high. Getting a bit noisy over there on some of those rinks because the Calcutta started at 9 o'clock this morning. Some people have found the bar at that stage. Here comes a good shot. 1.5. 1 only, Keith says. We've got to look to those 2 purple bowls to come into the count shortly. Cantankerous is somewhere near it. He's somewhere near it. He didn't play too many real bad ones. I get it somewhere near those purple bowls. Well, there's only one way out. Hit it. Smack that sucker. Hit something. And Junior Thane mentioning there that just made the last comment. Junior would have had to get out of the road because Freddie would have already hit it by now. He wouldn't have had to have a look. $13.11, 7 ends to go. Keith Whalley drew 2 bowls within 6 inches and 4 inches last end to go 2 in front. Rosalind Fraser. Here we go. Cross your fingers. Jack. Lozza liked it. What's on the spot? Tell me what's on the spot, Robbie. Lozza jumped in the air, so he might have something near the spot. Nothing. Greg Dewing's on board. Star tennis player in his younger day. That's only 50 years ago. Lucky I got a good memory, Greg, eh? Oh, you here, Keith? You might be shot, but we'll call it. This is a 2-end shootout by the skippers. And Lozza's got 2 to your 1 now. And they can start clapping because that's close. Now it's very close. Oh, Keith's going to change his hand. Ooh, Keith. Keith. You played one on your forehand. Oh, Lozza's just about gone in the pack too. Oh, he got around it. Look, there's only 2, but there's a green one too. Keith beats the green one. Well, we got game on. We're 13 all. Keith drew 2 bowls within 4 inches the previous end. Can't punish him too hard. 2/3 of the way down the game, and it's 13 all. And this is the leader of the pack, Lozza's team, leading the field with 2 wins plus about 30, against Keith's team running 4th. With 1.5 wins. There's 3 teams that's won both games. So it's getting tight. So the Gin team that went for the cheapest money. Some of the teams went for nearly $2,000 in the Calcutta. The Gin Jets went for $40. And they're a mile in front in their 3rd game, and it's quite possible they'll be leaders on the first day. They bought themselves for $10 each, and they could have themselves going for $5,000 if they continue their form. Dan Stevens, Dave Sinden, the boys. They're not called the Gin Jets for nothing. Anybody who puts $40 on to win 5,000 and is leading the field halfway through, has got to be happy with themselves. Lozza, I've never seen a whiting that big. Those arms are about 5 foot apart then, and they're not 5 foot short, those bowls of Ronnie's. But Dad's been in good form, and Dad Schiulaz is he's going past. Foot behind Mick. Okay, if you don't want to go a foot behind, draw a front toucher. Oh no, he knew what he was doing. He's gone a foot behind. Yes, Warren Fairjones, that's the Gin boys. The Gin Jets, they're called today. Same again, Mick, except touch the kitty. Knock it back about 3/4 of an inch. Are you up, Mick? Are you up? You get chalk if you're up. Well, Lozza, now you got a decision. You could rumble on the backhand. I can see that bowl coming straight onto the jack. Nico Jar. Got to come inside the first one. Oh, feathered out. I still think you should be pushing that bowl into the head, Lozza. Straight back to that lead bowl that's a metre behind. Hope Lozza can't hear me. No, he's 15, 20 feet away. That's the one there. Oh, Tony didn't touch it. It's still on. He could have changed the angles. Oh. Well, be skinny on the forehand, and you can play it on the forehand by being skinny on the forehand. No, he's going to try and draw a shot. He's up, he draws it. No, he's not up. Didn't like that. He didn't like that shot. He was on the mat and he wanted to play something different. What a beautiful lawn bowl from Junior Thane. Now he's 60, he's saying such wonderful things, Junior. Yes, we'll all be cheering for Jin to win $5,000 for $40 in the Calcutta. When you're the... Or Tony might change this. Well, he's knocked them in to go one down, so they don't play the shot now. Keith's got everything going for him now to arrive down there, as long as he doesn't get the kitty as far back as the back white and red bowl. The second bowl up is Mickey Tobin's white and red bowl. It's getting very romantic here now that Robbie's put a bit of light into the thing. No, it's all right where you've got it. I don't need any light over here, Robbie. Okay. How's Lozza going to get in here? He's going to go off that, onto that, come out. Well, I think Lozza was holding shot and he smacked the kitty back. Now he's got 3, 4. Now he's got 4 and Keith's got to draw something. At 13 all, we'll back Keith to draw this. This is the hand he just drew 2 bowls within 6 inches. Not with this one, but he's quick. Well, he beats the 4 foot short bowls. Well, the way he's been playing, I expect him to draw 2 within 6 inches. Well, that's passed. So I'm not sure what Tom Waterhouse is betting at the TAB, but I think Keith's pretty close to drawing this shot, even money. Ronnie Witton might get out of the road. Keith might be, oh, he's short. $14-13. It's going to be a very telling shot when we start adding up the Calcutta money, when first is playing 4th in the 3rd round. Getting very noisy over there. Time of the day and an early start. Wait till tomorrow night after the football's over. Nice picture of Lozza's bum when he's watching this. Ronnie's changed his hand where he's played pretty good bowl, changing his hand. He's played better than a pretty good bowl. He's been playing good bowls on the other hand. Do we get to see them on the stream? The Gingin boys aren't on the stream, I don't think. They were telling me how pleased they were. If it wasn't so dark, I might be able to see who's on the stream. I've got one. I've got an LED light like that too. We've got an interesting little head and we've only played a couple of bowls. Are you up, Dad? Whoops. Now, let me say, when you don't know whether that's a blocker or a shocker, that one is actually a shocker. Irene Craig, Tam Craig, watching in Edinburgh, Scotland. Even better. Now, we have some great streaming games to go, but I don't think we have the Gingin boys on, Warren. I know we have a couple of the favourites on at different times. Oh, Dad, we've played two there. A bit of that one would be helping. Oh, nearly. No, the Gingin boys aren't on because they already told me before it even started. Dave Sinden. It's a skip. He's been playing with a stick for a little while. He's been a good player for ages. Mary Ingram's back from Fife in Scotland. Okay, well, the Gingin boys were on rank 2 the first game when they belted one of our good teams. And they might be on rank 2 again tomorrow, are they? No, they were on rank 2 in game 1.
They were too. No, they're on rank 3. It's the only closest we've seen.
I don't know whether you guys can hear that noise from over there through the speakers. Some of them are getting really noisy. We'll be doing their scores, Warren, as much as we can. Being an impartial Bundaberg sort of person, as impartial as I am, I'll be trying to chase the Gingin boys if they were the 16th dearest team out of 16 in the Calcutta. Some people paid $1,800, they paid $40. And I imagine after this game they'll be the leaders with a day to go. And that will open a few eyes. They did win the Division 3 pennant this year at Bundaberg, and they won the midweek pennant. They're on a bit of a roll, the Gingin boys. Well, when I call them boys, it's a bit loose. Added their ages together, you'd get 200. So if we call them boys, they're average out at about 50. Needs a help off that wide one. He needs an inside wick. Doesn't need an outside wick. I guess it's only one, Robbie, that white and red bowl's second shot. Tony'd be lucky to get around that, but he could count if he's inside it. Be lucky to get around it. He clearly got around it. Oh, that's close. Give me a sideways look. Oh, I haven't given up. Oh, it's nowhere near it, is it? Oh, lucky you're the boss. It beats that brown. It beats the purple bowl by nearly a foot. Doesn't look that long ways on. Looks to beat it by a bowl out there. Beats it by 10 inches. Okay, so Lozza's got to draw onto the red and white bowl and get closer than an inch. Phew. Give me something hard to do. Luckily, he's not close enough. Tag and Power says he needs the Woodford wick. Well, they haven't got anything to lose by arriving up narrow, push that bowl out of roll and make 4 or 5. Keith's drawing another one round and he... Oh, you won't want to look at it, was it? Because it's only one and you've still got a near impossible shot to play and Keith's got a lolly to play to push your bowl out of the head. I think you just draw to get a foot behind and hope you stave it off. Come around the whole head and be a foot behind the jack. Keith's still got to play it. You attack that head and punch your bowl out of the head for 5 down. Draw around the red and white bowl and finish a foot behind. And then just lay back on the seat and cross your fingers. You nearly can't get the shot. The best you can hope for out of this is you lose 1. He's wide enough to get to his bowl. He's wide enough to get to his bowl. How far does he knock it? He's on the ground. He's got second shot with his bowl. He might have 2 second shots. Like a very good result. And a very good bowl too. He had to get onto that bowl without being narrow. Was the shot he was playing and he played it. Keith now hasn't got much to play. He's going to try and draw that bowl on the backhand again and knock it across. I think we're going to go 14 all. $14 all on 14. Sounds like it's close. Ronnie's thrown the kitty out of bounds. No, he's thrown it on the line by the look of it. Ronnie's saying put it over before the opposition have a look. Too late, Lozza. You've been sitting around up the other end. None of your team got a look at it. Witton's close. Played a good starter. Very good bowl if it sat down. We've run out of comments again. What have you got in you, Junior? Haven't you got another comment in you? Oh, don't set it down. Oh, I did set it down that way. Ronnie's on the other hand. Does he get a foot behind? He's short. I was going to say he's got this, but he was nowhere near it. He was awful close at one stage. Oh, you're not here, Mick. Run over that cricket. Might be from Diagonal Pub. There's a cricket running across the field. It's in behind the short bowl now. Oh, Dad, that's a low one for you. You've been playing pretty good. It's your favourite shot, Dad. You're 2 down and you're trailing the kitty back a metre. You've played it all game. This is where the cricket is. It'll come out. He'll run over the cricket in there.
He's actually moving the bowl.
It was hiding underneath the bowl.
I actually saw the bowl moving.
Okay.
Moving underneath it.
Well, that bowl might have rolled on him then because he hadn't moved. Oh, Dad, you got to be up. Keith's going to throw that cricket away.
I was just zooming in on it.
Jiminy. I think that Mick touching that bowl on him hurt the cricket because he would have run otherwise. Okay, Tony, if you're up, you could get back, but you're short, I think. Oh, he mightn't be short. You don't call that very short anyway, do you? Basically a front knocker. Just making sure it didn't touch. Great shot from Tony Townsend, as per usual. 1, 2, 3. I don't see how they get out of this without hitting it a bit harder than that. Unless you hit the kitty. I think that was 100 foot short. Another 100 foot of weight would have been better on that shot. $14 all, 3 ends after this one. 3 down on the head. It needs smacking. Come on, Jimmy, or James, whichever we're going to call you. Smack it. No bucking round. Hit anything as long as you've got enough weight to kill it. Got 3 of them out. He wasn't far away from hitting it. He nearly didn't hit anything. If he hadn't hit anything, he'd left Lozza in a hard place. As it is, Lozza's got a bit of work to do. But nothing like being 3 or 4 down, which he was. It's only memories now. Saw world's worst. At least we've got Greg answering to world's worst these days. Keith gets inside that. He counts. He doesn't quite count. Oh, they're a fair way away still. You're going to favour Keith for 2? Okay, well, we got a backhand shot from Lozza to forehand for Lozza. Yeah, well, I did upset him one time about 20 years ago. He's going to line up on the other side. No, he's not. I did say to him one time about 20 years ago I hadn't seen a good left-hander since Rod Laver. Needs a lot of help from there. Yeah, that upset him that night. I hadn't seen a good left-hander since Rod Laver. You're going to count Keith's second shot. If this one doesn't run into that one, which it has done. Lozza wants to play forehand, does he? Oh, he sees all these bowls out over here to come off those bowls, spring the kitty. Oof. If he's got draw weight, he's all right. These 2 wide, he's got weight. That's another. 3 or 4 or 1. How many? Start kicking them out, Tony. We can't tell except Ronnie's bum. Wasn't a good result, Lozza. You had a bowl to roll over once. Junior. Thanks for that info, Junior Thane. But sad time for Team Lozza to lose that 4. Wasn't thrilled with Lozza's shot selection or his first skip bowl. 4 to Keith Whalley. Ronnie's trying to get up to the jack. He's nearly up to the jack. Handy bowl. More than handy. Three ends. Oh, only we haven't got. All right, so talking about the time early on. I didn't think you could run out of time in a 2.5 hour game. Do you think that? Well, is there a reason? The last game didn't only just got finished, but they walked up and down all day. Yeah, they're not going to get 18 ends played, are they? Nicky Tobin's trying. Only has to arrive to be, oh, bugger, Mickey. Needed that little 2 foot behind bowl from you at second. You know that. Dad's close. Oh, geez, Mickey can see it on the other hand. Can't see it on that side. He didn't like that. He didn't like that call, Keith. He could see a shot on the left-hander's forehand. With the bowl coming in and 2 bowls to arrive on. Dad needs a lot of help in there. Almost perfectly bad. Lozza swung around on his feet. Lozza's history is he's never won a game on the live stream. That doesn't sound good. Roger Drury's drinking beer with mates at 1770. Tony's out in the bush. He might get behind. Oof. They only got 15 ends on the board over next door, but I guess they're playing that way. We're surrendering a bit, the Lozza team. Ronnie's going to run out and tell them who's got shot. Well, they'll get another end in. They can't play 5.5. Can't play 5.5 minutes for a couple of bowls. Tony Townsend still playing top bowls. Tony King. Watching from Roma. Here we come. Inside, you need inside a half of that. At least it made some sort of a gap. Lozza's got to score 4 shots in 4 minutes. So he's got to trail it 2 inches to make 3 and win the last end. He hasn't got any other part of an equation. He can't hit the ball back. He's got 1 shot in his book and he's got to trail it. Well, he's got to draw it on the backhand. If he draws 1, he needs 3. If he trails it 3 inches, he could score 3. Keith might play that before he does it. Yep. Keith's not up. Could be in the road. No, he's not. When I said he's not in the road, what could go worse for Team Lozza? Well, he needs. He got rid of 1. Well, he might have got the shot. I think he got the shot with that. Oh, it's Tony's bowl, sorry. It's 2 down. He's still got to trail the kitty 6 inches. We got enough. Yeah, Mick's out of the road enough to see this one till he walks across. He's not up. Didn't reach the head, Loz. And we get 1 more end in. I don't know how many it was. Was it 3 or 2? We didn't sparkle at the end of the last 2 ends. Lozza's gone good up till then. Well, the whole team has, actually. They were behind, lost the first 4 ends, got back in the game. And they're going to play an in short, and I don't know why. The Woodford wick is not happening for Woodford. No, you can say that again. Pretty steady. Ronnie Witton's been thereabouts most of the time. More than most of the time. Sit it down. Yep. what leads are supposed to do. Put a couple of bowls around it. Junior Thane knows that. And don't drop 4 foot short. We're trying to get our margin down now that we're leaders and lost. You're not up, Mick. That's our bell time. Oh, it doesn't appear to be a forehand shot either, Loz. Might get a wick off the front one. Jenny Dingle says Ronnie's playing good bowls. And Kingy says Junior Thane, Queensland's best lead. A nice picture of Keith's bum, but we've got him out of the road now. Oh, Dad, you're having a bit of a flash. We've fallen away a little bit in the last 3 ends. From 14 all or 14-13 or whatever it was. It's nearly a wrong bias out there, Tony, going for backward. Oh, it's coming round. It wasn't a wrong bias at all. Went where he aimed it. Overdrawing to them. That's what we should have been doing from bowl 2. Just like that. Only got to throw him down half the grass and be up. And oh, he's not up. Couldn't help but run into those 2 bowls with another couple of foot of weight. The standard of players that we have on the field, they should not miss them. So they're shell-shocked at the moment. They're mentally hurt. Cantankerous will just lolly one in there with his eyes closed. Change those angles around. They're more than a foot away, obviously. They're 18 inches away. Well, one shot to Loz. How are you going to score another 6? Here he comes, off that, onto that. Everything but getting the shot from Keith. Don't know, he might have made 2 down instead of 1 down, but he did everything but get the jack through. Lozza's got the wobbles. Everybody gets them under pressure sometimes. Athol George Mully, or Eric as he's well known, watching from Camden, New South Wales. Hello, Keith, arriving on the shot bowl. Does he get to it? He gave it a love pat. Last bowl. Lozza won't be top of the ladder. Keith Whalley will go to 2.5 wins. I think the Gin boys might be top. Lozza's just about made a second shot, but we can't tell. Just the one, 21-15. It was a tough game. Just went Whalley way in the last few ends. But we've got a fairly good lot of sponsors that going around this area. $17 ends. We got an end short. Didn't think we'd be playing any ends short with 2.5 hours. And it's the $10,000 Gold Classic at Calliope Central. Men's fours, sponsored by Star Liquor. And the live streaming sponsored by Rockhampton Leagues Club. Fantastic. And BCIB Insurance Brokers are always sponsors at Calliope Central. So we mention them as well, but Star Liquor is our major sponsor. And we'll be kicking off at 8:30 in the morning for round 4. And we have got the Gin Jets, I'm pretty sure, have 3 wins. They went for 50 times less than some teams in the Calcutta, but for their $40, there's every chance that they could win $5,000 tomorrow. We'll see you all at 8:30. Michael Smith. Hello, Michael. Hopefully you'll catch up tomorrow. Bye now.